Hello, gardening friends. Today is Friday, July 15th. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm still recovering from COVID, but I'm getting better every day. This is about well, I got the worst of COVID. It's officially started on the 4th of July, so you do the math. Guess day 11. I did take Paxlovid. I had tested myself and found out I was positive really after a day of having COVID. And so Paxlovid you can get, but it needs to be prescribed. You need to start taking it within the first 5 days of you getting COVID. And it consists of a combination of 3 pills that you take twice a day. And I must say the 3 pills are about the size of a football each, but it worked. And it's been a strange progression. I'm just about back to normal. One of the things that I found was it affected the sensitivity of my teeth to the point on one side I couldn't chew anything because it was too painful to chew. It almost felt like I had an abscess. But that has cleared up. The other thing it affected is my sense of taste, and that has not quite yet recovered. I can't drink coffee. Coffee to me just tastes nasty. It tastes like ash water. But I'm getting better every day. One of the family remedies I did, being of Polish extraction, they always thought that onions were a very good thing for colds. And so I've been making hamburgers and having a huge slice of raw onion on top of the hamburger. And the hamburger I can taste, the onion I cannot. So I've been having a couple of slices of onion every day. Actually, today I could actually taste the onion. So things are getting better. I haven't really touched anything in the garden for a couple of weeks. So I just thought I would walk around the backyard. As you can see, I've got my energy back. Of course, there are clouds of mosquitoes out here. We've had about an inch of rain every day. And being this late in the day, the mosquitoes are out in great swarms. My strawberries are looking pretty good. Of course, you can't kill this spiderwort. These were the new pieces that I stuck in the ground. And as you can see, they actually are growing. You can't see that, but I can see that. Sorry about the plane, but it's that time of the day. Everything looks nice and green. Nothing hugely out of place. My blueberries, I've got some sprouts on them. I've been cutting the sprouts off. This year I thought I would leave them. I can see the squirrels have been running around in my palm tree, knocking bits and pieces of the old palms down. Doesn't do any damage, but it will kill the monkey grass unless you pick these things up. The caladiums have really come on nicely. They're doing really well. Let's see how that sprout is on my Fatsahedra. If I can get down there. Oh, it's looking pretty good, if you can see it. This angel's trumpet is white. I don't see any flowers yet. Oh, I did get one comment from a viewer that had said what to do about the male cycad after it's done blooming or sending up its cone. And this is the male cycad. The cone I used a picker-upper or a grab-it yesterday, and this is what the cone looks like. In any event, I just grabbed it by the top and twisted it to the side, and sort of like this. And as soon as it got below the two leaves like this, it basically broke off. So, and you can see the new shoots coming. So the Cycad's doing well. I'm not going to go around front today, but the female Cycads are doing really well. Their flowers are getting bigger. And I noticed on those that the new flowers are getting huge, and the old flowers, which are at the base of the leaves, are spitting out the seeds from last year. Banana trees have gotten huge. I would say they're probably about, let's see, I'm 6 foot. I'd say they're probably about 15 feet tall now. I don't think you're going to be able to see much on the deck because the sun is in the wrong direction. The Plumeria is looking pretty well. And here's my pitcher plant. Pitchers have done really well. I've gotten new ones, so you can see there's a new one coming. And when I bought it, it only had 3, so it's doing pretty well. I did buy a clivia or clivia this year, and I put it out here. I'm treating it the same as I treat my species amaryllis. I hope I live long enough to see it bloom, because it was a seedling I got from Walmart. It was cheap. It was only $10, but it was not very large. However, it's still doing well. Here you can see my Sarracenia still doing fine. The birds have stopped picking on it. My potted up caladiums are still looking well. That's the Kathleen. That strawberry pot is good. Oh, there's my, I don't know, I can't follow him around, but there's my dragonfly come to visit. Very colorful. Hopefully you can see him. My papyrus is looking nice. Or as the English call them, papyrus. Either way. Looks good. I just bought those this year. And I potted them up in those pots. Because the beauty of they like to be wet, and you can see the saucers are full of water, so you can't overwater them. Roses are looking pretty good. I did refertilize my roses a second time. The flowers are getting smaller. However, they're still fragrant, and the bushes still look green. And that's about it as an update. My chalice vine, golden chalice vine, has leafed out. You can see this was the last branch to leaf out, and it's done fine. This one was a cutting I took a couple years back. It's doing well. They don't bloom until the fall. So, and all that moss at the bottom of this one came naturally, so I just leave it. But there you have it. I just thought I'd take a quick walk around the backyard. I'll take a walk around the front yard tomorrow. I'd do it today, but to be quite frank, I'm still in my PJs at 4:30. I'm retired. I don't care. But I'm not going to go out front. So I'll talk to you another time. Take care.